is the Abby Normal Podcast, here to tell you that you're weird and that's normal.
DM is all-encompassing. Voicemails, voice memos, vagina monologues. It's the shit that, like, we weren't intentionally recording.
Right.
As you may have heard, things are opening up again. But as Annie and I talked about on our last VM, free shots, for some of us it's a slow roll getting back out there, for a variety of reasons. This past weekend, when I could have potentially gone outside my home, I instead watched 2 full seasons of Temptation Island, because once you start, there's no stopping that train wreck. So anywho, here's some of the random things that we discussed when we did finally get together. From dreams to talk radio and back around to the Handmaid's Tale. Again. Did I tell you about the dream I had about my Care Bears?
No.
I don't remember what friend I was hanging out with, but I was like hanging out with like 2 of my best friends.
Wait, is this real life or in the dream?
In the dream. And I got really mad at them. Again, don't even remember what for. But I came inside, I got all 3 of my Care Bears, and I went into the street and threw my Care Bears in the middle of the street and crashed them to bits.
Oh my God.
I know. Like, why? And is that the ultimate, like...
Fuck you.
Yeah, or like giving no Fs? I'm just like taking all my cares and throwing them. Yes. Yeah, it was a
Which
weird
ones
one.
do you have? You have the rainbow bear. Is that the sunshine bear?
And then there's like the sad one, you know, like the blue.
Sad bear, yeah.
The blue bear. I don't remember their names now. Those are from Pick and Save.
No way.
Yes. Yes way. I had an entire collection, but only 3 have made it till age 42 or whatever I am.
Right. I'm trying to think if I have anything.
Well, no, because you gave away all of your Beanie Babies.
Oh God. I gave them to your kid.
Yeah, your collection.
When I was on my road trip to Fresno, that's hardly a road trip, but
Right. You went somewhere, though.
I got in my car and drove a place.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts the whole time, right? That's just what I do. I do not listen to music in the car anymore. I basically only listen to podcasts. And I was thinking about how weird that is, because when I was younger, I hated talk radio.
Right. And podcasts like are talk radio.
It's talk radio.
100%.
Yeah. Like the only talk radio that did not drive me nuts when I was a kid was a Prairie Home Companion.
Right. Yeah. So is it just an old people thing?
Yeah, as you get older, like, I
You
don't
want
know.
you want words?
But it's also very circumstantial, because like if I'm in a car with somebody else, I feel like I cannot listen to podcasts. I have to then listen to music, but then also turn it down so you can talk with the people in the vehicle.
Right.
But
right.
if
right.
it's just me in the car,
all podcasts all the time.
all podcasts all the time.
Yeah. I've definitely made that transition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like get bored with just music on.
Yes.
I need stories.
Mm-hmm. Something to keep my brain engaged.
Right. Right. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
The Rush Limbaugh thing came up actually because I was listening to a podcast called Hood Politics.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. But he was talking about Rush Limbaugh. And he was basically like, thoughts and prayers
Yeah, fuck
on
that guy.
his passing. Have you listened to any other good ones lately?
Podcasts?
Yeah.
Still on True Crime Obsessed. I think they're so funny. Another one on their network that I have started listening to is Strange and Unexplained.
Mm.
It's sort of like Unsolved Mysteries meets The X-Files.
Ooh, okay.
A
That
little
sounds
bit.
fun.
But they're like nice, digestible 30-minute episodes. Yeah, and they talk about shit like Bigfoot. You know I love Bigfoot.
Yeah. Good mystery.
100%. Like if I lived in the Pacific Northwest, I would fully be a Squatcher.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sasquatch.
You'd be a Sasquatcher?
Squatcher, yeah.
You watch for the Sasquatches.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
It's just my favorite of like, I don't even know what you call that. Like the weird things.
Yeah, yeah. Creatures.
Like aliens.
Yeah, yeah. Because they're hella friendly.
Yeah.
That is what all the quote data shows is there are our friends
That's like
who live in the forest.
not totally true, but
What? You've heard a story about a Sasquatch attacking someone.
yeah, I feel like Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The one in Russia,
What happened?
there was people that were like cross country skiing and they think a Sasquatch like literally killed them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
It also could have been a bear, but
he must have been real hungry.
yeah, I don't know.
That's my guess.
Well, I think you have the conception like I do of Bigfoot being friendly because of Harry and the Hendersons.
True. Well, and because I feel like isn't there a Bigfoot museum like on the way to Santa Cruz? I'm pretty sure there is, like in that mountain area. And I'm like, well, everyone's hella chill in Santa Cruz. He's probably just like smoking the ganja.
Yeah, right.
He's got like tan, leathery skin, surfing.
Yeah.
That's what I picture.
So, yeah, he's just like, of like zombies, aliens, UFOs, like all that weird
Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster. I also like the Loch Ness Monster. I think it's rude that they call it a monster, in fact.
Yeah. Insensitive.
Yeah.
But he also seems friendly. That one picture of him, it looks like he's smiling with his little like dinosaur head out of the water.
Yeah. He's just like, hey.
Yeah.
And Sasquatch just wants to be left alone. She's like, you mind your business, I'll mind mine.
You called her a she.
Yeah.
All Sasquatches are male.
No.
No?
No.
It's the she.
Yeah.
She wants to be left alone.
Yes.
She took her Care Bear and threw it in the street. Let her live her life.
Let her live her life. Let her be.
But also it's always one, right? There's not like herds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should say herds? Herds.
Herds.
Yeah, there's not herds of them.
You said pair. I said herd.
Herds. Yeah.
And then we became Scottish. A herd of, or Irish, I don't know.
It's a murder of Sasquatches.
Yeah.
Okay, so that show's called
Strange and Unexplained.
Strange and Unexplained.
So yeah, I like that one. I also listen to the classics like Criminal. I'm Phoebe Judge, and this is Criminal.
Ooh, you sound just like her.
I don't sound like her at all. And then I have a couple like that I want to listen to that are queued up, like Unraveled.
Oh, what's that?
It's about the Long Island serial killer. And then I have another one called Your Own Backyard.
Oh, I just listened to that. It's so
Really?
good. Yeah.
Don't tell me no spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil anything except to say that he finished the series and then we have a conclusion.
They didn't find her, but
No, they didn't, but they did arrest someone
finally
for it. Yes. So that's pretty, the timing on that is
and
cool.
Christian Smart is one of those kids because that was San Luis Obispo.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was local-ish to us.
In our own backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen? It happened when we were young.
Yeah, like 97, 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those cases that like made our mom scared.
Yeah, totally.
It was like Kristen Smart and
The other
Holly Class.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh my God. That one's like horrendous.
Those were the two in California that like
Scared everyone's moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I feel like for us, our generation was like the end of
Innocence.
Well, it was like the end of like the latchkey kid era.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right. Thus entered helicopter parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was reading in one of my notes and the friend said, my mom says that she's not a quote drop-off mom. Just talking about like, going to a basketball. My mom's not a drop-off mom.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Helicopters started.
And then my other podcast that I listen to all the time is Nothing Much Happens.
Oh, I don't know that one either.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's a fall asleep podcast.
Oh.
To help you fall asleep. And I literally listen to it every night and sleep better than I ever have and fall asleep faster than I ever have. It's the best thing in the world.
Interesting.
It's this wonderful woman. Her name is Catherine Nicolai, and she tells like bedtime stories for grown-ups in which nothing much happens. They're just like lovely, cozy stories.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wonderful, and her voice is like very soothing, and
Sounds nice.
the format is really cool because she like has you take a couple deep breaths and like put your phone down and like turn off the lights or like do that stuff first and then take a couple deep breaths. And she's like, okay, here's the story. And she tells it once and then she tells it again slower. And like I'm fully out before the second reading every time.
Yeah. Do you have like a timer?
Yeah, you can set the like sleep feature on your thing, like to stop playing when the episode ends.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. You should check it out. It's really relaxing. You want to talk about Handmaid's Tale? I don't feel like we can talk about it till the end though, because it's all of spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell me how you're feeling.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Okay.
Very stressed out.
Yeah. That's just all there is to it.
I still think Nick is hot.
Do you?
I don't know what it is. I was talking about this with Aaron. Like, there's something like kind of hot about him, like kind of sexy. Like, I don't want to like do a spoiler example, but like when Nick came out and like then he got close to her and like slightly like touched her. I was like, why is that so hot? Like, I don't know. Like, I
don't know.
Maybe it's just because like he really seems to love her. Like,
yeah, but
what?
Also like hunted her down.
I don't see how he could not. I don't know. I think they're all in a super shitty situation.
Yeah.
But like now I'm like, is she going to end up with him? Is she going to end up with Luke? Is she going to end up with nobody? Because I don't feel like she can get, I sort of feel like she belongs with Nick. Like I do think they love each other. And I just do not see a way that she could go back and be with Luke. How could you go be with someone that will never understand the extent of the trauma that you've been through? Whereas Nick does know.
I feel like maybe she just needs some alone time after this.
100%.
Just some like self-care, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. So I weirdly, I think Nick is super hot.
Yeah. I just feel kind of like, I don't actually think he's hot. I just think he's been like one of her only supports in what is like a nightmare situation.
Right. This
like
vast hellscape situation.
Right.
Yeah.
He does have those nice dark eyes though.
He has nice dark eyes. And there's something like, yeah, I mean, looking at him, I'm not like that guy's hot. But he's got something. Like, and just like the way he like, I don't know, like touches her. Like there's been a couple instances where I'm like, okay.
I feel like we're also being tricked by like, oh, he's not raping her. So like, that's cool. Look how gently he's touching her instead of raping her.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if, like you said, my brain is being tricked because he's not raping her, but.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
What happens.
See.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But yeah, that last episode left me on such a cliffhanger because I'm like, where is Janine? I need to know immediately. Is she okay?
I basically, like, Janine is the one that I need to make it the most.
Yeah, because she's like so sweet.
And she has been through too much.
Too much. She's probably dead now that I'm saying all of that out loud. And then Moira was there. I was just like, oh,
where she was just like,
my gosh.
June. It was funny when, as I was getting caught up, I was like, damn, Moira's boobs got way bigger. Just in watching the show, I was like, girl, did you get something done? And then she wore a button-up shirt, and I was like, oh, she's pregnant. Not like on the show, pregnant, but like
in real life
actress,
pregnant.
Yeah, and then I gave it a goog, and she just had a daughter.
Right. Oh, I love that.
I named her George Elizabeth, so Georgie.
Very cute.
It's very cute.
It's very cute. And that's interesting because she was just on a movie that I cannot remember the name of, but she was pregnant in the movie
Oh.
and was like so cute.
Yeah.
I want to Google it now.
Yeah.
But she must have been like probably real pregnant.
Real
then.
pregnant,
Yeah.
yeah.
I actually really liked this movie, but it has like a 1-star
Rating.
rating. That movie's called Breaking News in Yuba County, starring Samira Wiley plus Allison Janney and Aquafina. It's a weird one. Check it out.